Hey guys, hi, my name is Bobby. I'm doing another reading vlog. I'm also feeling really awkward because there's somebody walking by right now. So let's take a moment. Anyways, I decided I would do another reading vlog. I need to figure out what the hell I'm gonna read because I finished all of the books that I was currently reading besides The Gifted School, which I'm still kind of reading, but not actively reading. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna read next. I'm thinking maybe doing not the Final Girls, what the fuck? Lock Every Door, Riley Sager, yes. I'm thinking about doing that one only because I know I can probably breeze through it really fast and it will be something that I can trash if I totally hate because I've hated his other two, so we'll see. I'm currently outside, as you can see, with the sun glaring in my face. Lighting is kind of good, I guess, because there's sun. I'm waiting for my kids to get home. Danielle should be walking, Lucas should be getting off the bus, but it's Thursday, currently the 21st of November, and I am just getting home. I went and had lunch with a friend, and I need to figure out what the hell I'm gonna read next, because the only thing that's on my currently reading is The Gifted School, and I need to figure out what I'm going to read because I need to keep reading. I've now finished 4 books for the month, which is good. I'm on track. I'm doing okay. It's just I need to figure out what I'm gonna read next because I'm starting to get anxiety because I don't know what I'm going to read next. The shitty part of being a mood reader, especially when you're in a slump. But yeah, I need to figure out what the hell I'm gonna read because the rest of the night I've got nothing going on, so I could easily read. There's no reason not to. But today has been kind of a day. I've been talking to a couple of people, and I try to stay off book Twitter because honestly book Twitter is a cesspool. And I watched a video by Melissa, the Bookish Babbler. I will link her video down below, but she talked about about booktube drama and how book Twitter is such a cesspool and how it's kind of made her not really love the community anymore, and how she's having a really hard time because before she was never involved in book Twitter, so it was just her and her little corner of YouTube, and I totally understand that because I feel the same way. We both have lower subscriber counts. I mean, mine's lower than hers, but even still, we both have lower subscriber counts, and I've kind of been in this little bubble with our people, and here comes Danielle. Hi. I'm vlogging. You want to come say hello?
Hello.
No, they can't see you or hear you from down there.
I'm here. Say hi.
Okay.
Don't judge me.
Okay. This is why we can't have nice things in this house. I'm not judging you. Oh, you're wearing your Disneyland shirt. That's cool. Say hello.
Hello.
Why do you look so scared? At least you're not wearing Ronnie's jersey today. She has a boyfriend.
Okay.
I love you.
What?
I said I love you.
Okay.
I love you too.
Yeet.
Go pay attention to the dog.
What?
Said go pay attention to the dog.
Okay, he's behind the door.
Meaning thunder. But yeah, Melissa had done this video about how she doesn't feel happy anymore and everything is just so terrible. And I agree. I don't go on book Twitter for that reason. The only people I follow on book Twitter are people that I know and really enjoy watching. And most of them have the same ideals, beliefs, whatever that I do. I've never come across a booktuber who posts racist or terrible beliefs or anything that's damaging on any of their Twitters. And here comes my son. Let's wait for this because he's gonna take 20 minutes to get off the bus because of his horrible, horrific teacher who is a piece of shit. He's developed new OCD tics, so this will take him quite a few minutes to get off the bus. So I'll be back with you. Okay, so as I was saying, now that I'm in the house and kids are here and situated and whatever, Melissa had made a comment about how everything is so toxic lately, and I agree. And again, I guess I'll reiterate, I don't remember because, that was 10 minutes ago, and I can't remember anything I said 10 minutes ago. I agree, and I like my corner of YouTube where I don't really know what's really going on. I don't know any of the YouTube drama. any of the booktube drama I see is because somebody else that I follow posts about it. Like, I don't see it on book Twitter because the people I follow are the people that I watch, and most of them aren't involved in it, so I don't really see it ever, and I'm fine with that. I like my corner of YouTube. I like my small subscriber count. I'm fine. Like, it doesn't bother me. But I will say, my dear friend Cody, who I absolutely love with all of my heart, she's one of my, excuse me, she's one of my favorite people ever. Her and I have been messaging all day, and she is the sweetest soul. And I watched her vlog this morning before I went out to lunch with my friend, and it broke my heart. Her laptop finally died, and I knew that was gonna happen, and it's been coming for a long time. And her laptop finally died, and she, at the end of her vlog, was crying and talking about it and asking, like, should I ask for donations for or whatever, and she felt really uncomfortable and weird about it, which I totally understand. I mean, we're just normal people making videos, and, you know, it isn't like we don't expect anything from anyone at any time. Ever. Like, I never expect people to send me things. I don't expect anything. I don't expect any of you to comment. Like, it's just, I'm just here doing this because I want to, and hopefully one person will comment and we can connect on a book level. Like, none of us expect anything. Well, I can't say none of us. Most of us don't expect anything rather than just, we just want somebody to interact with us when it comes to talking about books. And she posted that, and she got an outpouring of support. And of course, I immediately messaged her, which is hard because we can't text, because with her being in Scotland and me being in the United States, like, texting costs too much money. So we communicate through Instagram DMs because it's easier and it's free and it doesn't affect anything. But I mean, when I saw her struggling so hard, because she has mental health issues with anxiety and depression and stuff like that. And I also have that. Mine's just a little different. I have OCD and spiraling thoughts, which is a little different. And I don't talk about it much here because it doesn't really affect my channel very much, but it does affect hers. And so she had made comments about it and had said that she, you know, maybe if you guys are okay, like, I will post a thing asking for donations to get a new laptop. And she had such an outpouring of support, which she should, because she is one of the most genuine, nice, amazing people I have ever had the privilege to know. Like, I absolutely love her with my whole heart and soul. But I absolutely love her. She's amazing. And everything she posts is 100% genuine. Like, I never question anything. She is just amazing. I absolutely love her. And I hate seeing her suffer so bad. I mean, it was so bad that I actually looked on Amazon to see if there was any way I could buy her a new laptop, because I can't handle not having her content. I don't care if we're friends outside of BookTube. I can't handle not seeing her content because I love her content. And she was just overflowing with gratitude and like, you are amazing. My subscribers are amazing. She was like, I can't believe all the nice things people are saying. And I told her, it's like, it's because we love you. You're a genuine, nice human being, and we all love you. So I had this whole discussion with her today, and we were talking, and she got a really nasty comment, which infuriated me. And this is where, like, the drama shit pisses me off. Like, you don't know what somebody else is going through. I mean, what we share in our videos or in our vlogs is what we choose to share. You don't know what could be happening outside of what we choose to share. I mean, vlogs are nice to where you can know the person and get to know the person really well, and you tend to get more of their inside life. Like, you've seen my kids and my cats and all that, and like my husband, and you can see my inside life, but you don't know everything that's going on in my life. And the same goes for her. And for somebody to come at her, it just irritates me. Like, she is one of the most selfless people, and I know it was very hard for her to reach out and ask for help to get her a new laptop so she can continue doing vlogs, and most of it was just 100% support. But that getting that one comment that is so incredibly nasty and obviously was a personal attack against her just infuriates me, because fuck you. Like, you don't know her. You don't know anything about her. And even if you do, and if you're somebody who knows her well enough to make a ghost account and come at her, you can double fuck you, because that is absolutely asinine and ridiculous. And why the fuck would you ever do that to someone? Why does bringing someone down make you feel better? Like, I do not understand that. And that's part of the reason why I love my little corner of booktube where I have my subscribers. I only have 449 subscribers, and I'm fine with that. Like, if I get to 1,000, cool. If I don't, all right. Like, I really don't care. I like having my small group. I like this. I like having the group of people that comment on all my videos, and I get to interact with them, like Cindy and Monica, Yvonne, Alex Black, who also has a YouTube channel, Monique, who also has a YouTube channel. I love interacting with all of you guys. Like, oh, and Ryan, who is kind of new here. I love interacting with all of you guys. You guys make my day when you comment on my videos. And I know Cody feels the same when she gets to interact with people who comment on her videos all the time and stuff like that. Like, honestly, like, yeah, a lot of us put our Amazon wish list in our Twitter or Instagram or in our video feeds or whatever. We never expect any of you to send us anything. But when you do, it's absolutely, like, why? Like, why would you do that? That is so cool. Most of the reason why I have an Amazon wish list is to keep track of all the stuff I want to read. But when somebody just randomly decides to send me something on there, which doesn't happen very often because I'm very small, but with like Cody, it happens often. It just blows our minds, like, why somebody would want to do that for us. Like, it's kind of weird, I guess, because like I've had low self-esteem a good chunk of my life, and I don't know, I can't speak for Cody, I don't know if she has, but I always have, because I'm a plus size girl, and I've always been made fun of or teased because of that. And my sister is not a plus size girl, she's very skinny and pretty and cute and was popular and blah blah blah, all that shit, and I was not. So to have my little sister be all popular and get all this attention, and then here I am where I get nothing, but I get good grades and like stuff like that, this was a self-esteem booster for me. I got to meet people who love books as much as I do, and I'm not just the freakish nerd who likes them. Like, there's all these other people who love it just as much as me and want to talk to me about it, which was super exciting. And I don't care if there were 10 people following me or 5,000, like, it does not matter. I just like interacting with you guys. And so for me, seeing Cody being attacked in such a nasty, derogatory way just made me so incredibly upset. I don't care if she has like 7, 8, 9, 10K. I don't even know how many subs she has. I know it's over 7,000. I don't know how much it is because I don't pay attention to that thing or that shit. To me, it's, I like the person, so I'm going to interact with you. And it just upsets me so much. Fuck off, fuck you. If you don't like it and if you don't want to watch their content, or you think they're fishing or they're doing this, go away. Bye, Felicia. Go. Like, go away. Okay, I've been ranting, but I feel very strongly because I love Cody. She's one of my most favorite people in the entire world. I don't understand why people would treat her that way. Like, she is a gem. I absolutely love her. I wish she literally did not live halfway across the world for me. If she even lived in the same country as me, if she lived in the US or I lived in the UK, I'd have already gone to visit her already. That's how strongly I feel about her and how much I absolutely love her, and think that even in person, I mean, over the internet and like texting and stuff is one thing, but I think we would be super close in person, and it's super upsetting that we live halfway across the world from each other, because if we were in the same country, this would have happened already. But anyways, that's the end of my rant. Please don't be a trash human. Don't be a goddamn dumpster fire. Be nice to each other. Like, all you have to do is be nice. If you don't like what somebody's doing, cool, great. Unsubscribe. Block them if you want. You don't need to leave a nasty ass bullshit comment to try to bring that person down. Just leave. Just leave. We don't need your negativity. Nobody needs that shit. Just fucking leave. Okay? Like, I haven't experienced that because I'm not that big, but seeing her experience that when there's no need for it, just go away. Just unsubscribe if you don't like it. But anyways, I'm going to finish eating my food. My kids are occupied. Danielle's in her room probably playing a video game. Lucas is in his room. Oh, no, you're not? What are you doing? Oh, of course she's going on TikTok. Shocker. I'm going to continue watching Becca's vlog and eating my food. And when I figure out what I'm going to read, I will let you know.
A public bus where a transgender person was, they were wearing a skirt and it was lit on fire by another teenage boy. So they're both teenagers, and that's the part where I'm at, is where this crime actually occurred. But leading up to that, you were introduced to...
Hey guys, it's Tuesday now, so it's a lot later than the last clip where I was drinking my coffee and watching Vicky, but I just went back and watched my little rant, and if you're still here, thanks for sticking around. That was quite the tangent, but I was really upset, and it was right after I'd finished talking to Cody, and so I was really upset, and I felt like I had to get that off my chest, because after seeing that and seeing other things on Twitter and other nasty comments people have gotten, like Chandler's gotten some, like most of the big channels get the nasty comments, us smaller people don't very often, but the bigger channels tend to get the nasty comments. Even still, like I don't understand that mentality. But yeah, sorry about the rant. I'm glad you guys are still here if you decided to stick around. There will be reading, hopefully. Speaking of reading, I was a Goodreads giveaway winner, which shocked me. Like, for some reason, my email on my phone doesn't seem to want to update like it should. And it had been a couple of days, and I realized I was like, oh shit, like why am I not getting any emails? And I have two email accounts, one that's like actually linked on the bottom of my phone, which is a Yahoo account, and then I have my Gmail. And it was like, oh, I better check my Yahoo account because that's what my Goodreads is linked to. And like there was this huge, like I think I had 100 and something, and I was going through and deleting all the junk. And there was one that says, oh, you're a giveaway winner. I'm like, what? Like, because I enter the giveaways every now and again when they send you emails that say, oh, a book that you're interested in or that's on your to read list, there's a giveaway for. And I enter them, and very rarely do I win them. I've won two. One, which was Ohio, which I think I've now since put to donate because it's been sitting on my TBR for over a year, and I still have not picked it up. And I don't even know if it would really be good for me. I don't remember who it's by. It's a literary fiction about this small town in Ohio and a group of friends from high school. And then once they're in their early 20s, and one of the people in their friend group went to the Iraq War and died. And then it's about them coming together for his funeral and stuff like that, and like rehashing, and there's talks about drug use and stuff like that, because I think the town is pretty saturated with drug use. So it just wasn't necessarily my cup of tea. And when I put in to win it, it was a finished copy. But I just had it on my TBR for too long, so I ended up donating it. And then I still have the fifth, I can't remember. It's by J.D. Barker. It's the sequel to The Fourth Monkey, which is one of my favorite books ever. And I got it on my birthday in 2018, and I still haven't read it. Or I got it shortly after my birthday. The book was released on my birthday in 2018, and I still haven't read it. And it's an art copy, and I don't even have a physical copy of The Fourth Monkey. I read it on Kindle. Yeah, and I still haven't read it yet, and it's sitting, I need to read it, but it's a thick bitch. But anyways, this is the third one I've won, because I've been rambling already for, 3 minutes, and I still haven't shown you what I got. So, I got Girls of Storm and Shadow. This is the sequel to Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Nyan, and this is a proof copy, so this is the art copy, like it even says on the spine when it's on sale. Focus, there we go. And obviously this isn't the actual cover. This is the proof cover. This came out at the beginning of this month. So I won, I think it pulled on the release date. So I was one of 10 people that won the proof copy. I have the finished copy on my Amazon wish list because I do want to buy the finished copy regardless. Reading this will be kind of nice because if I don't like it, if it's not that good, then I will remove it from my wish list. But I don't think I'm not going to like it. Like, I loved Girls of Paper and Fire when I read it earlier. Did I read it earlier this year? Because it came out last year, but I think I read it at the beginning of this year sometime. Or maybe I did read at the end of last year. I can't remember. It's been a while. But I really enjoyed that one. It's an Asian-inspired fantasy about a girl who is ripped from her home. And it's in a world where there's, like, demons. So, like, solid demons, like there's different classes. I forgot what the classes are called. But the demons are like the top, and there's a demon king, and then there's a class where it's like demon and human hybrid mix, and then the paper cast, which I know for sure is the bottom cast, and they're just solid humans. and she's part of the paper cast, and every single year the Demon King takes 10 new paper girls to be his like concubines, and if you do good and he likes you at the end of the year, then you'll just work in the palace, usually in a brothel. If he doesn't like you or you upset him, then he kills you pretty much. And so she goes and she's with all these girls, and it's about her acclimating and getting used to this, and it deals heavily with sexual assault and rape and being forced to do something and in general that you don't want to do, sex slavery to a degree. And I really enjoyed it. I thought it was handled really well. And so I'm excited that I won this because I really want to read it. And I really enjoyed the first one. It's not that long. I mean, it's a floppy paperback, but it's just over 400 pages. And with it being a proof copy, like in the acknowledgments and the author's note, it just says TK. So whatever that means, I'm assuming it's just not in there because it's a proof copy. But yeah, I think this will be my next read because I've been waiting to read this. And since I'm kind of in the mood to read and I really need to, especially since there's only a solid 1 more week left in the month, and I've got 4 books read, and I need to finish some more. I want to read some more, like I said already in my other clips from yesterday, because I didn't read yesterday. And I was looking, I mean, I stared at my shelves for like half an hour yesterday and nothing jumped out at me to read. So I wasn't going to pick something up and force myself. I was going to start Lock Every Door, but the more I thought about it, the more I really didn't want to. Like, I think I have to be in the right mind frame to read it because I hated his other 2 books so much that I don't want to further my slump. I mean, I'm slowly creeping out of this one, and I don't want to make it worse by reading a book that I'm probably not going to enjoy. So we're going to start Girls of Storm and Shadow. Hopefully this is as good as its predecessor, because I've been excited to read this, and if I like it, I will be buying the finished copy to add to my shelf, because, I mean, the cover's gorgeous. And inside, they had, which this might be a little bit leftover swag from when they sent out the original proofs, but there's the actual cover. But that's a pin, so it's a pin which I don't think I'll use. And then you got a Girls of Storm and Shadow sticker, and then a bookmark, talking about James Patterson, because I guess it's presented by him. I don't know if it's like his publishing company or whatever. But anyways, yeah, this is going to be my next read. And from what I understand, I have another book coming. I just don't know when it's going to be here. My subscriber, Cindy, who is absolutely sweet, is sending me a book. I think I know which one she's sending, because her and I, Buddy read The Huntress together. And there's another book that she had just bought that she said that she really wanted to read, and it's a thick fantasy book, like a 900-page thick fantasy book. And I'd mentioned that it was on my wish list, and I want to get it eventually. I just threw it on there because it used to be Jess Reads Books, but I think now it's Jess Nevertheless. On her channel, she'd read it in 2 days, a 900-page fantasy in 2 days. She loved it so much, and the way she described it, it sounded interesting. So whenever I see a book that sounds interesting, I add it usually to my want to read on Goodreads, and if it's something that I think I would really enjoy, I throw it onto my Amazon wish list, just so I have a list of books that I want that's easily accessible. So Cindy messaged me after I said that it was on my wish list and said, oh, look out in the mail. You should be getting something in a couple of days. So I'm pretty sure she's sending me that book. Can't remember the name of it, but I know it's a thick fantasy book. When it gets here, I will open it and show you. Hopefully I'll be able to open it on camera. But I'll show you once it gets here. But I'm pretty sure that's the one she's sending me. Thank you, Cindy. You didn't have to do that yet again. But once it gets here, then we'll buddy read that one. But yeah, I'm going to try to read a little bit of Girls of Storm and Shadow. I might wait another half an hour until after the kids are home, because I like having the quiet right now. When the kids are home, there's the constant noise. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys when I have another reading update. Okay, so like I had said before, there was supposed to be another book coming. I got Girls of Storm and Shadow, which I've already started, about 30 pages in, and so far so good. I had to read the Recapitans, whatever, the website that you can read about previous books in the series before it comes out. So instead of rereading it, it gives you a full synopsis so you can remember. But anyways, pretty sure this is the book that Cindy, my subscriber, sent me so we can buddy read it. Pretty sure I know what it is. Okay, let's see if I can do this one-handed. This is a struggle. Oh, okay. This is never actually done this on camera before, and filming on my phone makes it hard. Hi, Thunder. Okay, I don't think she'll put a note. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. Ugh. Okay. Ooh, there it is. Yep. So it is The Shadow of What Was Lost by James Islington, I think. I'm pretty sure this is the one she said that she had just got and really wanted to read and wanted to buddy read. But I mean, look at this. It is so thick. Like this, yeah. Yeah, this is bad. This is like super thick on my finger. So I'm probably gonna have to remove this from my wish list now, obviously. But here, I'm gonna flip the camera around. Okay, super bad lighting because it is now evening time, but holy crap, this book is thick. Thank you so much, Cindy. I really appreciate it. Now we can buddy read it. I'll have to go message her on Instagram and tell her I got it and figure out when she wants to start the buddy read of this. But Jesus fucking Christ, it's like as big as my head. It is so thick. Hi, Thunder. Let's see, how many pages is this bad boy? Let's see, acknowledgements. 693. Damn, that is huge. Yes, she got it off my Amazon wish list, so that is super cool. It looks like it's a used copy, which is fine. There is pencil marks I can see all the way through it, which doesn't bother me. I will make sure, or is that pen? Ugh, don't like marks in my books, but that's fine. Still, it's a very thoughtful gift. Thank you so much, Cindy. I will be messaging her directly to figure out when she wants to start this. But like I said, Jess, why I can't hold books. I'm a booktuber, sure. Jess from Jess Nevertheless, it used to be Jess Reads Books, read this in 2 days. She absolutely loved it. It's book 1 of a trilogy, and I believe it came out quite a long, or not quite a long time ago, but long enough ago that it is, oh yeah, okay, 2015. Yeah, so it's been out for a couple of years, and the entire series is out. But it's supposed to be really good. It says right on the cover, love Wheel of Time. You'll love this one. I have not read The Wheel of Time. I would like to start The Wheel of Time, but that is also a very daunting and scary, big, huge, epic fantasy. I think it's like 13 books plus a prequel, or 14 books plus a prequel. Some ridiculous size, but now I've got this one. So I'm excited. So I'm going to message Cindy and thank her again and figure out when she wants to start and get back to reading Girls of Storm and Shadow. So far, so good. I think this will kind of help me get out of my slump because I love Girls of Paper and Fire. So I'm going to get back to reading. I'd stopped to go make food for Lucas because, you know, the second he gets home, he has to eat everything in the house. But yeah, I'm going to get back to reading and I'll check back in with you guys later. So Lucas was napping and he heard, I'm watching The Simpsons currently, and he heard the end of this episode and he comes running in. So I had to restart the episode and get all the way to the end so he can see it.
Me.
I'm going to get a copyright strike for this.
It's not a yours you want.
You're not singing.
I had a love. You do what you want, you do.
You were singing. I'll take the copyright strike for this. This is hilarious. To have him wake up from a nap, he was dead asleep and heard Tom Jones and came running. I can't.
The block. Episode 8.
Episode 8? What season?
Season 4. Good job you singing.
Good job singing. He loves The Simpsons.
It was really interesting. I remember being covered in one thing. They asked me to come out and stand. help keep the balls clean. I was down there. Because I had my own town. I brought town. It's a little winner. I was down there. I was on the ball. They play. They run the ball out. Stay with your girl. Stay with your girl.
Good job, Danielle. Oh,
She pushed her.
thanks, Doc. I appreciate you.
I saw that. I know he was
Good job, Danielle. Oh, are we in the 2-minute? Are we in the 2-minute warning?
You gotta give him 4 feet. She's making a noise. We're playing 4-point practice.
Shoot, Gwen.
Shoot, Gwen.
Good evening, guys. It's Saturday evening now. I had a busy day today. I worked, and then instead of reading, I came home and napped. And then Danielle had a basketball game. You probably would have seen the clip before. Maybe more than one, not sure at the moment. I know I took one. I'm really bad at taking video of her playing her sports because I'm so focused on watching and like cheering for her team and stuff like that with all of her sports. And with softball, it's even worse because usually I'm in the dugout and like help with the team. So we'll see when we get to that this spring. But yeah, I got the one clip. Of course, I missed filming both of her baskets because I'm that mom. Like, I totally forget. One of the other moms was taking a lot of video with her phone. So if she happened to get a video of one of Danielle's baskets, she's going to send it to me. So if she manages to get it or got it and sends it to me, then you would have seen that one too. If not, then you just saw the one. But her team won 21-5. They're still undefeated, which is awesome. But yeah, when I got home, I didn't read any more of Girls of Storm and Shadow. I didn't update last night, but I think I'm about 50 pages in. Where am I at? Come on, where's the bookmark? Almost 60 pages in, like 58 pages into this. I'm liking it so far. It started off pretty much right where Girls of Paper and Fire left off. But it's already starting to show a little bit of signs of middle book syndrome, which worries me a little bit. The Goodreads rating, I think, is 3.98 or something like that. So, and it came out at the beginning of the month, but so it's not having the best reviews, I guess. But I'm still going to read it. We'll see how it goes. But I'm already getting that feeling, the middle book syndrome feeling, which is not a good sign because that usually means I'm not going to enjoy it, because if it's all just filler, and they just do all this random crap, and at the end you get a big old cliffhanger because this is all set up for book 3, I'm not a huge fan of that. I like something to happen that gets a conclusion in the second books, but we'll see. And then I messaged Cindy yesterday, and we were talking about The Shadow of What Was Lost and when we wanted to start it. So we decided to start, oh my God, hit myself in the face with it. We started this bad boy today. It's huge. That's 50 pages. And you can't tell. This book is very interesting so far. So this obviously will definitely carry into December. It's a 700-page book, and we're only doing about 50 pages a day because with my work schedule, her work schedule, and my kids and all the running around, and here in the U.S., Thanksgiving is this week. It's on Thursday for us, so that's always busy too. So we're just doing 50 pages a day, and it'll definitely carry into December, but I'm fine with that. But anyways, The Shadow of What Was Lost. It is definitely an epic fantasy, for sure. It says right on the cover that if you're a fan of Wheel of Time, you will enjoy this book. I have not read The Wheel of Time, but I want to. Even though it's daunting, it's like a 14, 15 book series. But it's very much an epic fantasy. You are kind of dropped right in the middle of this world with no real backstory. I haven't checked to see if there's a glossary in the back or not, but you're dropped into this world. And it's kind of got a magic school trope, but that's ended after 50 pages. Because the main character has left. So let me see if I can kind of explain this world. So this is a fantasy world. There's a map at the beginning of a land called Endara, I think. I just finished reading the pages for today. But a lot of the names and places in this book are very, very hard to read and pronounce. Like they're just, yeah. It's going to be difficult talking about this book as I read it. But so in this world, there was this group of people called I can't talk. And it's Aurors, kind of like Harry Potter. Where is it? Or is it ogres? Wow. Augurs. So it's like an Orgers, I guess. How the fuck do you pronounce that? But anyways, yeah, that's a word I have a hard time saying. But they were a magical group of people that ruled this world, and they weren't necessarily oppressive, but there wasn't very many. Like, they weren't high in numbers. And then there's a group of other people who can wield magic called the Gifted, and they wield something called Essence, which to me just seems like regular magic. They can build shields, they can do different things, like light shoots out of their hands. So they call it Essence. And our main character, Davian, is at a school for the Gifted. And the people who are gifted have a tattoo on them that mark them as gifted. I guess when the Augurs or whatever ruled, the people who were not gifted or non-magical got like freaked out or whatever and decided to overthrow them. So they killed them all, and they found ways to bind them with tenants and these other things they called shackles that are like these metal things they put on them to help bind their power. And there's ways to track if they use their essence when they're not supposed to. This is all the info I've gotten in 50 pages, and some of it was a little info dumpy. Some of it was just the main character talking with other people about it. It's just kind of weird. But in this school, it's run by elders who are gifted, and they teach younger children who are also gifted how to use their power by also abiding by the rules and all that. And like it's a lot. But it's not, and Davian he's 16, and he can't wield the essence. He's marked as gifted, and he's got this really gnarly scar down his face, but he doesn't remember how he got it. He just knows that he was attacked, and because he has been at this school since he was a baby. He was left on the doorstep, and he was raised by the cook, and he was just going to be a servant for the gifted. And then he was in town getting supplies or doing something, and he was attacked by these men for working for the gifted, and apparently the power came out of him, and he was marked with a tattoo, and he was saved by an elder who was executed for killing the men who were attacking Davian. Excuse me. And I guess now he is training as the gifted, but he can't draw on the essence. The only time he's ever used it was when he was attacked, and he didn't know that he had used it because he didn't know that he was gifted. So there's these trials coming up that you have to pass the trials from all the stuff you've learned. If you pass the trials, then you go to another bigger school and you will learn more things and more training to become an elder. If you can't pass the trials because you either can't draw on the essence, you can't handle it, or whatever, you become what they call a shadow. And it showed somebody becoming a shadow in the beginning of the book. A boy had run away because he was, I don't know why, but if you leave and you don't have a shackle on you, then they make you a shadow. And what they put this like black disc on the back of his neck, and it used their power as gifted to like leech it out of him using the disc to pretty much take all of his power away, and it leaves like black veins all over your skin and marks you as a shadow, which is worse than the gifted. So you have the normal people who have now taken over and pretty much have enslaved the people with magic, the gifted, and murdered all the augurs. And then you have the people who are the shadows who are gifted, who have had their power taken away, which are below them. So they are treated even worse. And it was interesting getting this info dump, but apparently Davian is an augur, and he kind of had a suspicion because he can tell when people lie, and these augurs could, or I'm going to just call them Aggies because it's just easier. Because I just sound like I'm chewing on marbles trying to say that word. But apparently they can read people. They were able to see the future and could predict the future. And they could also read people, like tell when they were lying and stuff like that. And Davian has this ability. When somebody is lying, it looks like black smoke is coming out of their mouth. So he knows they're lying, and he knows it's a form of reading, but he didn't want it to be reading because that would be bad. And because anybody who has shown any signs of those powers as an Aggie, I guess, they've been killed immediately. So it's interesting because there's another elder who has said, we need you. We're trying to get all of them that we can find that are like you. And you just need to take this trinket and go north. So at the end of 50 pages, he has left the school. He has snuck out and he is heading north. And his best friend from the school is coming with him. So we'll see how this goes. I'm very interested. It really drew me in, considering all the names and places are very hard to pronounce and understand. It is still very readable, and the way the story is set up, like, I'm intrigued. I want to know more. I want to know how this goes. So we've read 50 pages for today. I will read more tomorrow. I have to go to work at like 3 in the morning, so it is now like 7:30. So I need to go to bed soon. So I think I'm just gonna lay in bed and play games on my phone, and I'm not gonna read Girls of Storm and Shadow tonight. I'm just gonna try to go to bed and get some sleep. I have a headache. I'm tired. But yeah, I wanted to give you a little reading update. So reading The Shadow of What Was Lost and Girls of Storm and Shadow. They both have shadow in the title. I just realized. Kind of funny. But yeah, I'm enjoying both. Definitely probably aren't going to finish any in the next couple of days before I end this vlog. But I'm hoping to make a good dent. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this lighting is not as terrible as I thought it would be. It's pretty dark outside for being 10 o'clock in the morning. It's cloudy, which is funny because it wasn't supposed to be cloudy or rainy today. It's supposed to be like sunny and cold, but whatever. Anyways, it is Monday morning. Like I said, it's just after 10. Just got out of the shower, worked this morning. My kids are on half days today, tomorrow, and Wednesday because we're leading up to Thanksgiving break. And my kids are both in middle school, so for them, they have conferences, which I'm going to be a shit mom and not go to because we can track all their grades and stuff on an app. So I can directly talk to our teachers if need be. And Danielle's getting all A's and B's. So there's no need to really go to a conference just to waste my time to have the teachers say, oh, she's doing great. Well, obviously I know that. So, and with Lucas, he's in a contained life skills classroom. So again, like, he just gets all A's. Like, it's kind of like a pass fail for him, and they don't ever fail those kids. So I don't really need to go. And besides, his teacher's constantly harassing me about things, so I really don't need to talk to her either. But anyways, reading update, because I've got about an hour until they get out of school. An hour of quiet. Okay, so, huff it up. Okay, Shadow of What Was Lost. I'm fucking loving this book. I'm buddy reading it with my subscriber, Cindy, who is super sweet and sent me the book as well. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. We are 100 pages in. I haven't done the reading for today yet. So I'll read another 50 pages today. I'm having a really hard time stopping at 50 pages, which is a good sign, especially since this book is almost 700 pages long, or is 700 pages. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. It's a very intricate, epic fantasy, but it's readable. It's compulsively readable. It's nice buddy reading big books like this, especially big fantasy books like this, because there's somebody to talk to about it, and it makes it nice. But yeah, I'm reading that one and really enjoying it. I'm going to, hopefully, once I finish this clip, I'm going to sit down and read my 50 pages. But I also am thinking I need to film, because most of my content's been vlogs now. And I like vlogging. Vlogging keeps me honest and makes me read. And it's kind of fun. I don't know, like, my mom always used to joke, because she has a picture of me when I was about 1 year old, sitting on her bed, and she had a headboard that had a mirror in it, and I'm sitting there talking to myself in the mirror at 1 year old. She's like, you weren't saying real words, you were just blah, 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 just babbling, but you were talking to yourself. So you've been talking to yourself since you were 1. So now I'm 35, and now I essentially talk to myself on a daily basis by making vlogs. So I guess nothing's really changed. So there's that. But I do enjoy vlogging, but I need to film my December TBR. So you should see my December TBR before my vlog, because I'm either going to film my December TBR today or tomorrow. If I wait and film it tomorrow, then it'll probably go up tomorrow, because my vlog probably won't go up to like Wednesday or Thursday. And then I'll start next week's vlog, because I think I'm going to try to do weekly vlogs. We'll see, because they're fun. But yes, so since you will have seen my December TBR before this vlog, this isn't a spoiler to say that I'm going to try to read only Book of the Month books in the month of December. I have way too fucking many that are unread. I think at last count it was 25 maybe. Guess I could do a quick count. Okay, I lied. I guess it's only 13. I thought it was more than that. Even still, that's an excessive amount. Granted, Cersei is one of those, and Cersei won't be on the TBR, obviously, because that's one of my booktube darlings, so that'll be read sometime in the next 5 months. But Ninth House is also one of my Book of the Month picks, and that will be getting read next month. I'm excited to read that one. Part of me wants to start it early and kind of cheat. And then, yeah, I'm going to try to put together a couple of other ones, pick some other ones that have just been sitting there for a long time and just need to get read. Like, maybe try to read, like, my oldest Book of the Month books left on my shelf. I mean, granted, I've already made the TBR by this time when you're seeing this, but I actually haven't filmed it okay, that's confusing. When you're watching this, I've already filmed, and so I already know what I've picked. As I'm filming this clip right now, I haven't decided which ones I'm going to pick yet for my TBR, if that makes sense. God, vlogging can be confusing. But anyways, I'm going to read my 50 pages in The Shadow of What Was Lost. I've already added the next 2 books onto my wish list because I have a feeling I'm going to want to read this entire trilogy. Book 3 doesn't come out until December 10th, I believe. So, I mean, that's not very far away. That's only a couple of weeks. And book 2, of course, is already out. So, yeah, I'm going to read. I'm going to pick my TBR and then decide whether or not to film it today or tomorrow. But yeah, that's my little update for now. Nothing exciting is happening today. It's just laying around being a sack of shit. Oh, Danielle did want to watch Aladdin. So maybe we'll get on Disney Plus and watch Aladdin. You know what? Maybe we won't watch Aladdin because she likes it. Maybe I'll force her to watch one of my favorite movies that she's never seen before, which she'll probably get bored and wander off, which is stupid because she's 11 and shouldn't do that anymore. But that kid can't sit still and watch movies hardly ever anymore. Like, she was never, ever a movie kid. But anyways, I'm rambling now, which is dumb because this vlog is already probably going to be 5 hours long. So I'm going to go, and I will talk to you guys later. Ugh, I'm looking a hot mess. Ugh, I just got off work. It's Tuesday morning at like 10. So did I update last night? I don't think I did. I think I updated during the day. I'm being really bad at updating. Like, updating Wednesdays and bad. This vlog's already going to be super long anyways, and this is going to be the end of the vlog. I have been ending it on Tuesdays, but then when I go to start a new vlog, I'm starting them on Thursdays and not Wednesdays. So it's like I'm skipping a day of the week. And I think it's because my husband's off on Wednesdays, so he's home, and I always feel weird vlogging and talking to a camera when he's in the other room listening. And usually I work a graveyard Tuesday night into Wednesdays, and so I sleep most of the day, and not much reading gets done at all anyways. And then Danielle usually has basketball practice that night and stuff like that, so it's just, I'm not really doing anything, so I think that's why I then just wait till Thursday when everybody's gone and do it. But this week is different. Matt is off tomorrow, but then we have Thanksgiving on Thursday, and he's off for that too, and so am I, so what do you want? It's not time to eat yet, sir. Could you not rub on my books with your face? Herman. Look at me, I'm so fat and needy. He only wants me when he's hungry. And it's not even feeding time yet. You're ridiculous, sir. Don't look at me in that tone of voice. Anyways, what was I saying? Yes, so I am planning, I will start another reading vlog tomorrow. And I'm going to end this one here because there's not really much going on today. I'm home by myself currently. Matt's at work. I'm doing Lucas's laundry. The kids will be home in like an hour, about an hour and a half, maybe. No, because they get out at 11:15. It's 10 now, so they'll be home by like 10:30 or 11:30. They're on half days leading up to the holiday, so I have an hour to myself. So I'm doing laundry, and then I'm going to read my my pages for The Shadow of What Was Lost. I'm really loving that book. I'm having a really, really hard time not reading ahead because I'm enjoying it so much. It is very engaging for an epic fantasy. It's very, very readable. It hasn't lagged yet. Like, there's something going on constantly. And so there's just tons of questions, and I want the answers. But it also scares me because there's 2 other books. The 3rd book is coming out next month, and I'm like, are we actually going to get any of these answers in this book? Like, I'm hoping that they resolve some of the issues they brought up and then just have new ones for the other books so that there's something to look forward to. But yeah, I'm really, really loving it. So is Cindy. So it's hard when you're buddy reading something and you just want to read ahead. I'm going to try to be a good girl and not read ahead. And because of that, I've kind of stopped reading Girls of Storm and Shadow. It's not that it's bad, but it does feel a very middle book syndrome, and I'm having a hard time picking it up because all I want to do is read The Shadow of What Was Lost. So I'm setting it aside. I'm not DNFing it. I'm just setting it aside for now, until at least I'm done with The Shadow of What Was Lost and I kind of clear my head. I didn't film my December TBR yesterday because I got lazy, so I'm going to do it today. I'm going to wait until Lukey's clothes go in the dryer so that I have more time where I'm not going to have to run downstairs. So I have my TBR set to the side, so I will film that here in about 20 minutes, and then hopefully maybe I'll put that up today, and then I'll put up the vlog like tomorrow or Friday. I don't know, we'll see. I'll figure it out. But I think I'm going to put the TBR up first, because I was never intending to vlog this week anyways, and now I think I've decided that I like the weekly vlogging. So I'm going to put the TBR up first. But yeah, that's my little update. Oh, that's right. I can't believe I forgot. I am so excited. So I did a thing. I might post it to my Twitter, so you might have already seen it, but I haven't posted it yet as I'm filming this. But I was talking to my stepdaughter Isabel about how we needed to redo family pics. Like the last time we've done family pictures was in 2015. So she was, what, 14, 15 then? Because she's almost 20 now. And so it's like, okay, you know, everybody's grown a lot since then. So it's like, it'd be nice to do it, but because she's in college, but it's local enough to where she can drive. And I kind of want to get new ones done before she leaves and like moves away or whatever. So we were talking about it, but the girl who normally does our family pics, when her Photoshop updated, it wiped out all of her settings that she had and all these special features that she paid for. So she's trying to get it all back. So she probably won't be able to do pictures until spring, which is fine. But then I stumbled upon a website called turnedyellow.com, and I was looking at it, and you literally submit pictures of you and your spouse, family, whatever, and they turn you into Simpsons characters. So, I mean, they don't name you, but it's in the animation style of The Simpsons. And I was like, dude, this is really cool. Like, what? I wonder how much it would cost, like, and all that stuff to do it. So I was like, I'm just going to do it. So I started the process, uploaded all these different photos of us so they could see us for reference. And then you have to write in the notes an extremely detailed description of what you want. So I'll insert the picture over my face now. And so like everything in this photo, I told them to do, like down to like the shoes, the clothes, the hair, making sure the hair's done right, everything, the cats, where the cats are in the picture, the balls on the ground. I kind of wanted them more in a heap off to the side, but that's like to reference Danielle's sports. Like they got it perfect. The only thing they didn't get was my tattoos. And I think it's because the one picture that I sent where you could actually see my tattoos, they were visible, but even if you zoomed in, you couldn't really see the detail. And since it's a sleeve, it's really hard. So I think they left it out on purpose so they didn't make it look like a garbled mess. And I'm fine with that. Like that's a minor detail. It doesn't bother me. But I mean, they got Isabel's nose ring. They got everything else like perfect. Everything else that I asked for, they did. And I love it. And it was kind of pricey because you pay for each person. So if it's just one person, it's really cheap. But each person you add is, I think, an extra $25. I'm not sponsored, by the way. This isn't sponsored. Like, I'm just talking about it because I absolutely loved it. I think it turned out great. But even the cats count as people. So adding the cats was like an extra $50 that I didn't have to have on there, but I still loved it. Like I absolutely love it. I'm ordering prints. Like I'm so excited. This was kind of like my gift to the family for Christmas or whatever. I'm so excited. Like I saw it this morning and the email came in and I was like, oh my God, it's perfect. My husband, Matt, absolutely loved it. It is now his, cover photo on Facebook because he loved it so much. Isabel about shit her pants. She wants a print, so I'm gonna make her a print. She's like, this is awesome. This is like the best family photo ever. I'm like, yeah, and nobody had to do anything. We didn't have to dress up or anything. But anyways, that's that. But I was just super excited. I absolutely loved it. But again, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. Like it's just something that I did and I just loved it. And they were really great. So and they had told me that if there was any alterations I wanted done, all I had to do was email them and with the alterations. Now, if it was something huge and they had to totally rearrange something, then they might charge you a little bit for it. But if it's something small, like I don't know exactly how small, then it's no charge, but I'm not doing any adjustments, but it's there. Like, you don't have to, you know, take the final product. If you don't want to, you can add adjustments. But anyways, I'm just really excited about it because it was just, it's silly, it's fun, and it just totally fits our family. But yeah, that's it for this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry it's probably like an hour long because I can tell by all the video, like the raw footage is going to be very long. So I apologize ahead of time for how long it is and the fact that nothing really exciting happened. But yeah, I will start my next week's reading vlog tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get some good Thanksgiving clips in there with, you know, hopefully my family's not too crazy. I mean, it's just my sister and my dad and her kids, and so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. And yeah, that's it. I am a very boring person yet again. But yeah, I will see you guys in my December TBR. Bye.